Christianity and Islam. In last class already we discussed about that the Christianity. Is it about the Christianity? What is the Christianity? Who found the Christianity? What are the teachings of Jesus Christ and the brief life history of the Jesus Christ? Is it and contribution of the Christianity? About this we learned in the last class. In today's class, let us discuss about the another Semitic religion. Is called the Islam. Islam is originated in the Arabian country. What it is? It is originated in the Arabian country. Basically, Arabia is one of the desert and it is a peninsula. You know that what is the meaning of peninsula? Peninsula means a country which is surrounded, three sides surrounded by water. Is it? What it is? A country, three sides surrounded by the water. One side we can see the land is called the peninsula. India is also one of the peninsula. Because of here we can see that the Arabian Sea is there, Indian Ocean is there, is it? Bay of Bengal is there. So likewise we can see in the northern side land is there. For that purpose it is like the peninsula. It is a peninsula we call. So similarly here, how India is a peninsula, similarly the Arabia is also one of the peninsula. Okay, basically it is a desert. Is it? It is a desert. Vegetation we can see in the Arabia. It is not suitable for the agriculture. What is this? Arabia is not suitable for the agriculture also. So here the people are travel one place to another place. Sometimes they start the migration one place to another place, which place is suitable to live there and where water is available. So they move one place to another place. They start to migration. So likewise they migrate. Almost they migrate to the Mecca and Medina. Because of in these two places in Arabia, we can see the water is available little. Okay, so the people is always migrate other place to Mecca and Medina. Understand this? Similarly here the Arabian peoples are at before birth of the Prophet Muhammad, they are all worshipping that the trees, shrines and stones. What is they are all worship the streams, stones and trees. So likewise nowadays also we can see that in Kaaba we can see that the stone is there. They are worshipping that. So the stone is a very religious, that Kaaba is considered as a very religious place for the Islam religion. Okay, so this is the brief introduction about the Islam. Islam is originated in the Arabia. Is it? Geographically Arabia, it is one of the desert and peninsula. Is it? The people usually migrate to the Mecca and Medina because here the water is available and they settle their life in this place. Okay, then afterwards before they are all worship the many more trees, stones and also the stones. Is it? What? Here the Arabian people. Understand this? Yes, the Kaaba is considered as a religious place for the Muslims. So this is all about the Islam religion. But here let us discuss about that who found this Islam religion. Muslim is a caste. Islam is the religion. Muslim is different from the Islam. Understand this. Islam is a religion. So how in our Hindu religion we have the many more subcastes. No? So similarly here we can see that Islam is a religion. Muslim is a category in that Islam religion. Understand this? Yes, here let us discuss about that the brief life history of the Prophet Muhammad. Is here the brief life history of the Prophet Muhammad Paigambar. He is the founder of Islam religion. Yes, and we consider as he is a messenger of God. Yes, the name Muhammad Paigambar. He is born in the period of 570 CE. In the sense 570 CE. He is born for the parents. His father name is Abdullah and mother name is Amina. So when he is in a child, he lost his father and mother and he grew up with the help of his uncle and he get the shelter under his uncle. His uncle is also a business person, so he always travel one place to another place. So similarly here we can see that the Prophet, in the sense of the Muhammad Paigambar, he is also follow his uncle and he travel along with his uncle. So here always in a sense many more times he visited the Syria. What is always he visited the Mecca and Syria. So Then afterwards, when he gave up, after also the Muhammad Paigambar, he started the what is business. Similarly, he started textiles business. Once with his uncle, he visited the Mecca. Afterwards, his uncle introduced a widow woman, a widow business woman is called the Khadija. Okay, then he started to work under the Khadija. In a sense, the Khadija give work to the Muhammad Paigambar. After some days, Muhammad Paigambar is married with Khadija and he got the 2 sons and 4 daughters. Understand? It means Khadija is a wife of Muhammad Paigambar. Understand this? What it is? Khadija is a wife. So here Muhammad Paigambar got the 4 daughters and 2 sons here. Then always he's traveled one place to another place for the purpose of business. Finally, we can see that he start to get some knowledge about the truth and how we can solve the Arabian people's problem. He want to search for the truth. What is the real cause for this problem? How can we solve the Arabian people? For that purpose, he start to meditation. He learned about the many more religion when he is traveled for the purpose of business, is it? So, he started the meditation in the hillock of Hira. In the hill of Hira, he started the meditation. A long time he started the meditation. Okay, and one day after the long time he get the enlightenment. So he start to preach his enlightenment to his followers. He start the meditation. On that time he get some enlightenment. He start to preach that. So his disciples, already in last class I discussed about that. Disciples means students, followers. Okay, so here he started the meditation at Hira. After enlightening, he started to preach what he get the knowledge during the time of meditation. Understand this? Then he started the meditation and he get the some knowledge. He start to preach this knowledge to his followers. Okay, so those followers are collectively wrote a book is called the Quran. It is the holy book of the Islam. So very short, in a very short time, Muhammad Paigambar got the many more followers. His followers are also start the preach his teaching in all over the Arabian countries. So the many more peoples are accept the Muhammad Paigambar is a messenger. That is, many peoples are accept that the Muhammad Paigambar is a messenger. He get the messages, enlightenment, knowledge from the God, and he start to preach to the peoples. Okay, so likewise we can see here where it is Muhammad the Paigambar, he start to preach to the people. Understand this? Similarly, we can see that here he start to travel one place to another place and he start to preach to the Arabian peoples. Then the Islam religion is slowly spread throughout the Arabia. Then he started to travel to Mecca, but here the Mecca peoples are not accept the Muhammad Paigambar because of his start to teach about the monotheism. Is it? So monotheism and polytheism is a very different. He start the polytheism. Polytheism means what it is? Worshipping a single god. Is it? Worshipping the single god is called the polytheism. And monotheism means worshipping the more god. But here the Muhammad Paigambar start to preach about the polytheism. Polytheism means it is worshipping a single god, believe in a single god. But already I said in introduction class, what is Arabian peoples are worshipping the nature like the streams, trees and stones. Is it? So naturally here the Mecca peoples are not accept the teachings of the Muhammad Paigambar, then they start to oppose. Is it? So what it is, they start to oppose. Then afterwards they planned to murder the Muhammad Paigambar. On that time the Muhammad Paigambar is travelled Mecca to Medina. What is he travelled Mecca to Medina in the period of 622 CE. Travel Mecca to Medina in the period of the 622 CE is called Al-Hijra. Is called Hijra. Okay. It is the Mecca people opposed the opposite Muhammad Paigambar. So he traveled Mecca to Medina. This event is a very important event of the Islam, that is called the Hijra. Okay, the lunar calendar is based on this Hijra. Muslims following the lunar calendar. So this calendar is followed by this, in a sense it is based by the Hijra. Okay, so this is all about the Muhammad Paigambar. Then finally what happened in the Mecca? The people and also the Muhammad Paigambar, he traveled the Mecca to Medina. He started to travel Mecca to Medina and he moved there. Then afterwards the Medina people said very kindly they all accept the Muhammad Paigambar and they are become the followers of the Muhammad Paigambar. They accept the teachings of the Muhammad Paigambar. After the long period here we can see that the war between the Mecca people and Medina people. Finally, the Medina people are defeated the Mecca people. After the Mecca people is also accept the Muhammad Paigambar. They are also become the followers of Muhammad Paigambar. So through that we can see that the all over the Arabia the people are accept the teachings of Muhammad Paigambar. So we call the Muhammad. So here we call the Muhammad Paigambar is the prophet. Is it? Why we call? Because of the people not consider Muhammad Paigambar is a God. He is the messenger. That is, he is the messenger. He is not God. He is the messenger. So, for that purpose they call the prophet. Understand? So, God is different from the Muhammad Paigambar. Muhammad Paigambar is a messenger of God. Is it? So, this is all about the brief life history of Muhammad Paigambar. You already know that the founder of the Islam religion is the Muhammad Paigambar. He is born in the period of 570 CE. Then his father is Abdullah, mother is Amina. He lost his father and his mother when he is in a child. So he grew up with his uncle. His uncle is also a business person. He traveled one place to another place for the purpose of business. Along with his uncle, he is also traveled many times Syria and Mecca. Finally, when he is grew up, he start to do the business. So, once his uncle is introduced the Khadija, she is the widow woman in the Mecca and she is the business woman. We can see that afterwards, Muhammad Paigambar get the employment in the Khadija. Finally, he get married with the Khadija. So, Khadija is the wife of Muhammad Paigambar. So, those people get the 2 sons and 4 daughters, and he start to do the meditation in the Hijra. Okay, he get enlightenment. Through that he get the more disciples. These disciples collect the teachings of Muhammad Paigambar. This collectively this collective book is called the Quran. Is the holy book of the is the holy book of the Islam. Understand this. Then finally he start to preaching in all over the Arab. More people are accept the Muhammad Paigambar. Then he start to migrate. He start to move to the Mecca. But Mecca people are opposed the Muhammad Paigambar because of it is the polytheism. Polytheism is opposed by the Mecca peoples because of they already worship the nature like the stones, streams, and also the trees. For that purpose, the Mecca peoples are not accept the Muhammad Paigambar. Then Muhammad Paigambar is he moved in a sense he traveled Mecca to Medina in the period of 622 CE. This is called Al Hijra. Okay, so then afterwards he moved to the Medina in the period of 622. The Medina peoples are accept the Muhammad Paigambar and they become the followers of the Muhammad Paigambar. After the long time, the Medina peoples and the Mecca peoples are start war. So finally, Medina peoples are defeated the Mecca. The Mecca peoples accept the teachings of the Muhammad Paigambar and they also become the followers of the Muhammad Paigambar. So likewise, throughout the Arab, the Muhammad Paigambar get his followers. Okay, so likewise we can see the Muhammad Paigambar is not a god, he is the messenger. These Arabian peoples are thought likewise Muhammad Paigambar is the messenger of God. So we call the Muhammad Paigambar is the prophet. Understand this? This is the brief life history of the Muhammad Paigambar.